Hey, Boodle Boy, Abuche, everybody in Cyberland. How you doing? It's your favorite Babalao. Awo Rumi Lao Dileke or Modun coming at you because I want to show you guys something. And I want to talk to you about something specifically about Olokun. Aquí tenemos un Olokun de Ifa. Aquí tenemos Ishu Elewa. Okay? We have an Addimu, watermelons, 9 pieces. We have our jícara con agua. Tenemos un coco, okay, that I'm splitting in half right now. And then we have molasses. Okay, for everybody who has Olokun, this is a good Addimu para hacer a Olokun. The babalao that I am, and for all the babalaos that are out there, you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning every morning, and you salute Olodumare, Olofin, Olorun, and then you salute your Ifa. You salute Orula, right? Once you're done with that, you work on your studies. You work a little bit on your studies, and then you go on with your life as a human being. Those things are important, okay? For me, it said, hey, you need to attend your Olokun. Give something to Olokun, un Addimu. So I figured while I'm giving this Addimu to Olokun, it's important for you to understand what that Addimu looks like. So let's talk a little bit about Olokun. Olokun, Yemaya. Yemaya, Olokun. Okay, 2 entities that have to do with the water. Okay, when we talk about the water, we talk about the ocean. When we talk about Olokun, we talk about a divinity that is both masculine and feminine on earth. Okay, when we talk about Yemaya, we talk about a feminine entity on earth. So Olokun goes many different ways. In Olokun Ifa, you're going to notice that this is a cement fixture on the outside that comes with a lot of different things and cargas, a lot of things that are mounted inside and a lot of things that are mounted on the outside. And that's the reason why we ceramic it with cement, with seashells. And you're going to see Los Hijos de Yemaya, de Olokun, that surround it, which are these balls. And there's 9 balls exactly. Okay? The number 9 represents Olokun, things to remember. Okay? Olokun is a divinity that not only manages the earth and the ocean, but has a lot to do with the Eguns. Okay? Olokun is a divinity that is above many other divinities. And a lot of people forget that. So, not trying to get too in depth, but I want to show you an Addimu. Okay, right now I got the coconut, and I got the coconut ready to break. Anytime I break a coconut, something that I like to do myself is aguleo mi padre elewa. I like to bring my issue elewa, because without issue, there's a lot that we can't do. And I like to let that coconut water go all over issue, okay? Alright, and if you're good at breaking coconuts, you'll be able to break a coconut into 2 halves pretty easily, okay? No problems there, right? Alright, for Olokun, we go ahead and we break that coconut up, and now we have this coconut in front of Ishu Elewa, right? Before we start anything else, we refresh Ishu Elewa, because you always should. Anytime you're doing a ceremony, you give Ishu Elewa a little bit of something in order to show, hey, there's some beautiful, there's a ceremony going on. We still recognize you, because Ishu Elewa, Olodumare have a pact. So in order for light and darkness, good and bad, yin, yang, you call it whatever it is, but we give a pact. And then we start. Omi tutu, ana tutu. Omi tutu, ana tutu, tutu, nina, tutere, tutu, mo, tutere, kuba, bawa, tunyo, ba, sala, wo, che, were, kome, ya, ba, ye, ba, chita, bakura, bakroni, fa, buboy, gon, situ, la, beng, entunung, tatikitang, che, wana, ikatung, munu, kai, pa, me, pendalika, de, sermo, vila, udika, amiga, putron, beng, entunung, oturi, aga, pita, polo, osere, de, prensa, osere, de, calza, la, bumaya, ngome, vela, frevera, trubi, ngwa, beng, entunung, osa, me, mete, beng, entunung, achini, ma, bara, beng, entunung, oche, tru, amige, la, bara, tuve, mene, wo, rumela, odileke, tuve, ne, malu, sebe, yo, kanatra, tru, morkantura, bubo, che, ba, che, ye, che, kura, che, olofin, che, lewa, che, gun, chusi, osong, che, batala, ache, changa, malami, ache, yamaya, chungo, ya, ache, agayu, ache, oloshi, ko, che, bablu, ache, ode, ache, oron, che, osan, che, olokun, che, olorun, ache, ododua, ache, bo, ache, tu, arekuba, bakwa. Olokun, dara, mi, odara, olokun, dara, mi, odara. Mi padre Ishu Elewa. Mándame este Addimu a mi padre Olokun. For Olokun, something simple as an Addimu with a split coconut with a little bit of molasses on both parts. Okay? And then people ask, well, how long should I leave it there? You leave it there until it stops working. When you start to see it rot, then you get rid of it. So I start by opening this up and I put it right next to Olokun. Okay? Because in Olokun, you get split 2 coconuts and you get 2 candles. Okay? 2 atanas. And you put it right next to in front of the coconut. The watermelon, which I told you there's 9 pieces of watermelon here. Okay? Hago leo, mi padre Olokun. I look away, I open it up, and boom. And I go and I start putting the watermelons in Olokun. Okay, I got the watermelons inside of Olokun. I have the 2 pieces of coconut with molasses in it. I'm going to reposition Aguleo mi padre Lewa in front of Olokun, all cleaned up. Now, we're going to light up. Let's get this plate out of the way. You always start with the right. In this faith, if you haven't learned anything yet, everything is on the right. Owani moso awo ikuku awo tanama punga che. Owani moso awo ikuku awo tanama. So you guys kind of see what this needs to kind of look like. Okay, I want you guys to kind of witness what this needs to look like, because I think it's important for those who have Yemaya, want to do something with the Yemaya, right? You kind of see how this looks like. They got 2 coconuts with molasses. You aishu elewa in front. You put everything in the Addimu inside of Olokun, okay? Or if you have Yemaya, very similar Addimu for Yemaya. But I want to make sure that I bring that to you, because it's very important as we learn, and I'm going to try to publish more Addimus, so that way you know how to work every divinity that you have, because it's very important for you to understand that. You have to understand what you have and how to work it, okay? For Olokun, prosperity, stability, more than anything else. That's what Olokun was for. Olokun, like the ocean, is calm, stable. But when it starts to ravage with the wind and all the manipulations of all the other elements, that's a storm that no one can prepare themselves for. So we want to make sure that we keep Olokun still, we keep them quiet, we keep them not entertained, but we keep them good, so that way we don't have to worry about those storms in life. With that said, Iburu boy bucheche, your favorite bawalao, hawo rumilao dilekeo modum. All right, Cyberland, Iburu boy bucheche.